Right, so let's get our force and moving forward. I don't really know how to minimize tank casualties, but to be quite honest, that's the last thing on my mind right now. I just kind of want to drive out these guys. But we do have all these boys back up, and I tell you what, we're going to make an AT gun right about here. Now what's the range on it? Very good. So we're going to set that up to basically hit that Jagdpanther when we need to. The guys with the Piet aren't going to do a lot, just like everybody else on my team. The Glide, there's not really much point in sending them in, so what we're going to do is just send in these boys. That Jagdpanther should be out of range since he's up here somewhere, so we're going to try and take out that King Tiger in one foul swoop with these Sherman Fireflies. They do have good range, but so does the King Tiger, funny enough. So it's definitely time to push them up, and hopefully we can just get one shot, and that should be the killing blow on it, and hopefully he misses us. Because if he hits us, then... oh, he's moving back. Out of control, wonderful stuff, so all it did is take one shot. So there we go, that's that sorted. While that's going on, I'll leave you all... let's move you back. Engineers, have you made that yet? Yes, you have. Okay, so engineers are going to take that, and what we're going to do is take you boys out of the trench. Go there. Oh. Okay, so that's not going to go well for him. What we can do is at least piss him off, I suppose. Put smoke down, and then we'll put this down. There's a King Tiger there, so hopefully we can hit both of them at once. That'll be really good. We can't use the flank speed, unfortunately, on these tanks, but we can destroy that Jagdpanther. Wonderful stuff. But now we have to deal with that guy, which isn't going to go too well. So you guys back in there while we deal with this guy. You are not going to survive, I'm sorry. That's a Jagdpanther. That should be the last one. So what we're going to do is going to push around and kill it. We have lost that whole engineering group. I should have at least tried to keep them alive. That's kind of depressing, but it's not the end of the world, I suppose. We can just make some more of them. These Fireflies are definitely more precious when it comes down to it. Good hits into the side there. Didn't do a lot of damage though. That thing turns. Whoa, that thing turns well. Okay, you out. Out of control. Okay, so we've lost one tank to this Jagdpanther so far. We're trying to get around the side, but it's not going well. Rear armor hit, that's completely fine. Come on, come on. Ah, wonderful stuff, right. Push back, push back. So we did lose a tank, mainly down to the fact that it started out with a damaged engine. This ain't gonna go well, unless he turns around and decides to go away, because I don't have any engineers. And, well, the engineers make stuff to stop stuff like that, but luckily for me, he has decided to go away. Mainly down to the fact that it looks like we attacked them with the Shermans at the other side, so that's kind of got his attention. But we shall see afterwards what goes on. But in the meantime, let's just see if we have a target for this to hit. It looks like the King Tiger's going over there. You are going to bombard that house, and then that's going to go on. So, you boys, expert engineers is always a good plan. You are nearly dead, and I tell you what, it's definitely time to look at the wrong place because I moved it. Go over here and make another Sherman Firefly. Yeah, Sherman Firefly is always better. There is a King Tiger still. I'm kind of wondering whether like, would it be better to get a Cromwell, obviously, to take out infantry, but to be quite honest, I'm more scared of that King Tiger compared to everything else that there is in here. We're going to put in another glider HQ because we can, and they can't really push back after that point. We could actually put one in here and cause a lot of havoc, or at least use it as a scout, weirdly enough. A lot of people do that in online games, which I can't fault them for. It's a really good idea. But more engineers have been made. Let's do that. Do any of these need to be repaired? No, they don't. But we should have another Sherman Firefly coming up. And what we're going to do is set up another 17-pounder right here. just in case that dude decides to come back, since it doesn't seem that anything is going on right now. Where is it going? This may give us an opportunity. If the King Tiger is going walkabouts, then that basically means that we can push forward with the infantry without much opposition. There is obviously a machine gun, or at least one that I've seen, but to be quite honest, I don't think that's going to stop us. We've taken out both Yak Panthers. We've let's see. We've taken out both Yak Panthers. We have severely hurt a lot of the stuff that they have. And to be honest, all I saw is one machine gun, so why not? You boys go over here with the rest of the guys. There we go. And then let's just push forward. And hopefully we don't run into that King Tiger. It looks like we absolutely wrecked that house, which is basically what we were looking for. We also have the 25-pounder gun to support. The last thing we're going to do is take this, because obviously that church will probably have people in it or something like that. I tell you what, it is definitely time to bring in the Piat boys as well, even though they really haven't done anything this whole match compared to all of these boys. They've taken out 6, 14, 36 men, which is kind of insane. So there's the machine gun. It's not really going to do much. It has one guy in this, and hopefully it doesn't do a lot, but it looks like so far it's doing a little bit. We're going to set you up there, and overall it doesn't look like anything's going on, which is nice. I'm kind of worried, because obviously there is a King Tiger lying about somewhere, and I don't want to run into it with my infantry because I'll get absolutely wrecked. Everybody is pinned, which is not good, but what I can do, just do that. And let's see. No, that's not going to work. Everybody run away. We're going to put 25mm on that position. Sorry, not 25mm. 25-pounder to absolutely wreck that guy. And it looks like our captain is definitely struggling, but this should come down right on his arse and sort it out. Oh, right on there. Then after that, we kind of need to go King Tiger hunting. Just put you on there. Because that's really weird, he's just buggered off. And I'm not complaining, obviously. If he just wants to go away, then he can go away. But it just seems a bit weird, you know? We did lose a lot of guys to that one that one machine gun, so I probably should have given it a little bit more respect. But it doesn't really matter. It may not even... We may just leave that King Tiger if it wants to run off. Just get these guys back up to full strength, and then we'll just push forward through what's going on. So we need one more man, it seems, on this. And then we shall push up. These guys are in a very good position just to go up here, just in case they do need to attack some kind of King Tiger if it's around. But there we go, we're all back up to full strength, so it's definitely time to push in. And hopefully we don't find much resistance. The 25-pounder will be ready soon, probably by the time these guys get into position. So we can barrage the area if needed. We also have this 25-pounder artillery barrage, which is 125 ammunitions type of resource, which is definitely... Well, we have a ton of it, basically. When you look at the bottom left, we have 2,700 of the stuff. So, here we go with our 4 squads, a lieutenant and a captain, to see if we can find anything to fight. Obviously,